So, hi Ansel, hi Nat, how are you doing?
Great.
Great, yeah.
So, I'm Sarah from French magazine called Madmoizelle.com for young women.
Madmoizelle?
Mademoiselle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like Miss. Mademoiselle. The plot in our stars, you both play teenagers having cancer, and so your character Augustus is in remission at the beginning of the story, and Nat, you play Isaac, who is about to become blind because of eye cancer. So those are not really easy parts. How do you feel about your characters, and what made you want to play Gus and Isaac?
I think first of all, it's just the characters, and I think that was the most important thing to think about. Is just who these people are, and not as a disease or playing kids with cancer. It's just playing a kid. It's playing a guy. Cancer is part of him. It's something that he's had to deal with, something he's had to overcome. So that is going to contribute to who he is as a person. And later on in the film, what happens. However, most importantly, it is about making him a relatable, regular guy. And that was the biggest challenge, not necessarily playing a disease.
Yeah, and we did meet with real people. I met with a guy named Ethan who was blind, and he helped me out a lot. And then I would wear blinding contacts in my eyes that made so I actually couldn't see while I was on
Just
set.
to know how it feels.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is kind of an emotional movie. Did you try to lighten the mood in between the scenes? Do you have any on-set stories?
Yeah, we was always between me and Nat. We always are laughing and
Crying.
being being serious is tough for us.
Yeah, this has been hard today.
It's been hard. Yeah, we usually aren't paired for interviews,
yeah.
and then whenever we have to do serious interviews, it can be tough because we always just make each other laugh. So on set, it would be the few times we worked together. Sometimes it was hard.
The good thing we lived right next door to each other, so we would play each other music in each other's apartments, and then also one time I got locked out of my bedroom, and he had to come. We kicked the door down. We have really hilarious stories like that. It sounds like we're Guns N' Roses when I say it like that, but we actually it made sense. I was locked out.
He was locked out.
There was no other
Somehow he
choice.
couldn't get in his bedroom, and he called me at midnight. He's like, "Yo, dude, can you come kick my door down for me?"
Yeah, we kicked the door down.
Anyway.
Yes.
Where you have funny situations in the film as well because of the friendship between Isaac and
the egg
Gus.
throwing scene and stuff was so much fun.
The egg throwing.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
We really had fun.
Trophies
there,
and
which is
yeah.
We can feel that when we're watching the movie.
I hope
That's
so.
good.
Yeah, because we don't have much screen time to establish that we're friends. So it's good that we have our friendship and it just kind of is there. In the movie, and that doesn't happen on every movie that you like the people that you're working with. You know what I mean?
It's true.
That's good.
Fault in Our Stars was a best-selling novel before being adapted for screen. Did you feel any kind of pressure knowing that the fans of the book would have expectations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. There's a lot of people who care about this story.
Right.
I cared about it too. I read this book and I loved it, and I didn't want to mess it up because I know this story is about the characters. It's about these people. And the story lives or dies by these. Oh, that's kind of weird, but it lives and dies by these characters, and it does. Sorry about that, but so we didn't want to mess it up, and we're really glad. I think we did justice to it.
When John was happy with the scene, we thought that people would be happy because he knows the book better than anyone. And also, I got a lot of "Why aren't you blonde?" tweets. Because my character was supposed to be blonde in the book. But those have stopped. Now people have just accepted that Isaac has brown hair, I guess.
Yeah, me too. I don't have blue eyes. I'm
You did okay, though.
Yeah, I did okay without blue eyes. At first, they were always going to wear blue color contacts. And I'm like...
Who said that?
Stupid tweets,
Yeah.
He should wear blue color contacts. That'd be so stupid. It's it doesn't matter what someone's eye color is,
Yeah.
It would be, worse if, in the movie version, Gus doesn't have a prosthetic leg or something, or if they made big changes like that. But, things Isaac has blonde hair and Gus has blue eyes, it doesn't matter. And,
who cares?
And our fans are smart people.
They're all readers.
The whole Nerd Fighteria thing. I don't know if you know about, the Nerd Fighter community with John Green and all these readers. They're really smart kids who read books and, all of John's tapes about, history and stuff. So it's a smart group. They don't really care about blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, so would you say you're satisfied with the result?
So satisfied, yeah. Also, we're big fans of the book ourselves, you know, so we also were worried going in and watching the final product, but we were very satisfied.
I think we all wanted to protect our characters and protect the story, you know, so it didn't get Hollywoodized, you know, it didn't get turned into mush, you know, that it stayed relevant.
Sentimental bull crap, you know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you so much.
That's a really good poster, isn't it? I've been spending so much time looking at it. But it is a really beautiful poster.
It's quite clever.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's simple, but you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you like it. It's like the only thing you can see right now.
Yeah. But it's beautiful. But I can see you and your beautiful smiling face.
That's great as well. Hi, Laura. So I'm Sarah from the French magazine Madmoizelle.com.
Oh, beautiful.
For young women. In The Fault in Our Stars, you play a very difficult and emotional role, a mom about to lose her only child, but still trying to remain positive. I have to say, you made me cry.
Oh.
Yes. But how was it for you to play Franny?
Well, it was an amazing opportunity and a gift because John Green's book is a gift to all of us, and the themes in the story are so important to consider. But particularly from the perspective of the mother, you know, it is rare that we see stories about loving that aren't only about a love affair. And in this film, it also addresses the love between parent and child. Mm-hmm. And it's beautiful to get to consider that fierceness that we feel as parents, the protectiveness, and also a longing to give them room to be their own person. And John wrote such a beautiful mother in that way, and brave mother, to want her daughter to have normal teenage experiences with this potentially short time that she has. So it was a great gift to get to play Franny.
Okay. Well, it still talks about cancer, and it's not an easy subject. Imagine you talking to a person who didn't see the movie, didn't read the book, and is very sensitive on the topic. Would you still recommend the movie to them?
Yes, and I've had conversations with people who have children who are currently going through treatment with a cancer diagnosis. And they've asked me if I thought they should see the film. So I've literally just had this conversation with a couple of families, but they have said that the book helped them so much. And therefore, I felt right to suggest that the film would be beautiful for them, because they said it was a catharsis they so needed, to not feel alone in their experience and to remember being grateful for what they do have. Excuse me. Sorry. So I think it's really magnificent because the film doesn't focus on disease. And in fact, these characters are very irreverent about disease. There's no respect for cancer. It's like, you know, let's focus on what's really important, which is living and loving and having fun. And that's sort of John's energy through the words, and it's quite beautiful.
Well, nothing wasn't released in France yet. We'll have to wait until August. But I understand you went to the premiere in New York. So how was it to meet the fans? And
it was amazing and very crazy to have the experience of being in a cinema, in a movie theater, where hundreds and hundreds of people are crying together like a wave. And it starts in the front and it catches,
Seriously?
you know, and everyone is, and it's been happening in, you know, movie theaters now that the film is out in America. To have a communal experience of crying together is so rare. And I thought it was quite beautiful, especially a film you've worked on, because you would feel shy normally to cry, but this movie just gives you permission immediately.
To be emotional. Well, thank you. I don't think we have more time. So I just wanted to give you a little sticker from our website.
Oh, thank you.
You try to say it in French, maybe.
How do you say, is it lit?
Licorne.
Licorne.
It said, I read Madmoizelle and riding on my unicorn.
Je lis Madmoizelle À cheval sur ma licorne.
Very good.
Merci beaucoup.
Excellent French.
Je
Thank you
parle
very
très
much.
peu français, mais
Play a
j'adore.
bit.
I like it. May I give this to my daughter?
Of course.
She'll love it. She's learning French and she loves unicorns.
Well, thank you.
Perfect
Have a
combo.
nice day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.